7 worst breakfast choices that lead to fatigue and brain fog. You wake up, make your usual breakfast, maybe a slice of toast, a cup of coffee, or a bowl of cereal. It feels simple, comforting, the way mornings should be. But what if I told you those very same breakfast habits might be silently draining your energy and clouding your mind before the day even begins? In today's video, we're uncovering the 7 worst breakfast choices that lead to fatigue and brain fog. The foods that trick you into feeling fine at first, but secretly make you tired, unfocused, and sluggish just a few hours later. By the end of this video, you'll not only know what to avoid, but also what to replace them with, so you can stay sharp, energized, and clear-headed, even in your 60s, 70s, and beyond. And here's the best part. You might already know some of these foods. They might even seem basic. But stay with me, because the results are out of this world once you start making small, smart swaps. So grab your morning coffee, settle in, and let's dive into the first breakfast mistake that might be sabotaging your energy every single day. Mistake 1. Starting the day with sugary cereals. You've probably seen them lined up on every grocery store shelf. Bright boxes filled with crunchy flakes or colorful loops, all promising energy or whole grains. But here's the truth. Most breakfast cereals are sugar bombs disguised as health food. Even cereals labeled heart-healthy or fiber-rich can contain over 15 grams of sugar per serving. And that sugar rush might make you feel alert for a short while until your blood sugar crashes. Then comes the fatigue, the foggy head, and the mid-morning slump that makes you crave another cup of coffee or something sweet to wake up. For people in their 60s, 70s, or 80s, these rapid rises and falls in blood sugar can be even more draining and dangerous. They affect your focus, memory, and even mood. Some studies show that high-sugar breakfasts can cause brain fog for hours afterward. A smarter swap? Choose steel-tut oatmeal topped with a handful of berries and nuts. The natural fiber helps balance your blood sugar, while the healthy fats keep you full and mentally sharp all morning. Remember, your brain runs on steady energy, not spikes and crashes. And breakfast is where that balance begins. Stay with me, because the next mistake might surprise you. It's something millions of people drink every single morning, believing it's giving them energy, but it's actually doing the opposite. Mistake 2. Coffee on an empty stomach. Coffee. That comforting aroma, the first sip that feels like life itself. Many of us start the day with coffee before anything else. But here's the problem. When you drink coffee on an empty stomach, your body goes into stress mode. Caffeine triggers the release of cortisol, your body's stress hormone. That's fine once in a while, but over time, it can cause mid-morning crashes, anxiety, and yes, that foggy brain feeling we all hate. You might feel jittery at first, then drained a few hours later. Even worse, caffeine without food can irritate your stomach lining, especially as we age. You might notice heartburn, acid reflux, or a heavy feeling in your gut that lingers through the day. The fix? Don't quit coffee, just pair it with food. Have something with protein and healthy fat, like Greek yogurt with walnuts, or a boiled egg with avocado toast. The nutrients slow caffeine absorption and keep your energy stable. So the next time you wake up and reach for that coffee mug, pause. Give your body a base to build on first. Because the next mistake we'll talk about is even sneakier. It's something many people drink every single morning, believing it's giving them energy, but it's actually doing the opposite. Mistake 3. Fruit juice. Health trap. It sounds innocent, right? A glass of orange juice, maybe apple or cranberry, pure fruit packed with vitamins. But most store-bought juices are basically liquid sugar. Even 100% natural juice can contain as much sugar as a soda. That's up to 10 teaspoons of sugar in a single glass. When you drink juice without the fruit's natural fiber, sugar floods your bloodstream quickly, spiking your insulin levels. The result? An energy burst, followed by fatigue, irritability, and brain fog. Over time, this constant sugar surge can dull your mental clarity and even affect memory. And if you're watching your weight or blood sugar, juice makes it harder because it doesn't fill you up, but still packs calories. A better choice? Whole fruit. Eat the orange instead of drinking it. The fiber slows digestion, giving you steady energy. If you still want juice, dilute it with water or mix a splash of lemon into warm water for a refreshing, light start. Your brain thrives on balance, and that means avoiding quick spikes. Coming up next, mistake number 4, and trust me, it's hiding in plain sight on many breakfast plates. Mistake 4, white bread or toast. That golden, crispy toast might look comforting, but white bread is basically empty energy. It's made from refined flour, stripped of its fiber and nutrients, leaving mostly starch, which your body quickly converts into sugar. That means a rapid rise in glucose, then a crash, the same fatigue pattern we've talked about. For older adults, these fluctuations can lead to forgetfulness, mood dips, or afternoon tiredness. It also impacts your gut health. Refined carbs feed the wrong kind of gut bacteria, which affects everything from digestion to brain function. The smarter swap? Whole grain or sprouted grain bread. These are packed with fiber, B vitamins, and plant proteins, a real energy upgrade. Spread a little almond butter or a mashed avocado on top, and you've got a power breakfast that keeps your brain alert and body satisfied. Small changes like this don't just add up, they compound. Every good choice builds better mornings. And the next one, it's a common mistake many people make in the name of cutting calories, but it actually slows your brain down.
Mistake 5, skipping breakfast altogether. You've probably heard the phrase, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. And while not everyone needs a big breakfast, skipping it entirely, especially as we get older, can be a major drain on your energy and focus. When you go too long without eating, your blood sugar drops, leaving you tired, dizzy, or forgetful. Your brain needs glucose to function, not too much, not too little. Without it, even simple tasks can feel foggy. Skipping breakfast can also mess with your metabolism. Your body starts conserving energy, slowing down your calorie burn. For seniors, this often means less strength, slower reaction time, and reduced alertness. Instead of skipping, try a light but balanced meal. A small bowl of oatmeal, a boiled egg, or even a smoothie with spinach, banana, and almond milk. You don't need much, just enough to wake up your brain and body. Remember, your first meal sets the tone for your entire day. And speaking of balance, our next mistake involves something that might surprise you because it's marketed as a healthy choice, but actually leaves you exhausted. Mistake 6, low-fat or diet yogurt. It sounds healthy. After all, it says low-fat, light, or zero sugar on the label. But these yogurts are often worse than the regular versions. When manufacturers remove fat, they add extra sugar, artificial sweeteners, and thickeners to make up for the taste. That combination gives you a quick burst of sweetness, but no lasting fuel. The result? You feel hungry again within an hour. Your blood sugar crashes and your focus fades. For older adults, that means less concentration and more afternoon fatigue. The other hidden problem? Fat is not the enemy. Your brain is made mostly of fat. Healthy fats, like those found in yogurt's natural form, actually help your memory and clarity. So what's better? Choose plain Greek yogurt and add your own sweetness with fresh berries or a drizzle of honey. Add a spoonful of chia seeds or a flax seed for fiber and omega-3s. This combination fuels your brain and keeps you sharp all morning. Next time you reach for a yogurt cup that promises fat-free, remember, your brain loves good fats. Up next, the final breakfast mistake, and it's one nearly everyone makes without realizing it. Mistake 7. Breakfast bars and grab-and-go snacks. Convenient? Yes. Healthy? Not really. Breakfast bars, protein bars, and on-the-go snacks often pretend to be nutritious, but most are just candy bars in disguise. They're loaded with refined sugars, cheap oils, and synthetic additives that cause inflammation and fatigue. Even those marketed as energy bars are often built on corn syrup or maltodextrin. Both spike your blood sugar and leave you drained. For older adults, this energy roller coaster is especially harmful. It can lead to mid-morning brain fog, sluggishness, and poor focus, the exact opposite of what you want from breakfast. A better choice? Make your own simple energy bites with oats, almond butter, and a touch of honey. Or grab a small handful of nuts and fruit, real, whole foods that give you steady energy and mental clarity. Remember, the best breakfast is one that works with your body, not against it. Now that we've uncovered all 7 energy-draining breakfast mistakes, let's pause for a moment, because this next part is important. We've covered a lot, haven't we? Let's quickly recap. Avoid sugary cereals, coffee on an empty stomach, fruit juice, white toast, skipping breakfast, low-fat yogurts, and those sneaky breakfast bars. Each one might seem small, but together they shape how your brain and body perform every single day. The good news? You don't have to change everything overnight. Start with one small swap. Replace juice with water and lemon. Choose oatmeal instead of cereal. Every step counts. If you're still watching right now, that tells me something. You care about your health and your energy. You want mornings that feel lighter, clearer, and more focused. So if you're still with me, type 1 down in the comments. It lets me know you're part of the group that's truly ready to feel better and think sharper. Now, let's move beyond what not to eat and talk about what your brain and body need most to stay strong and alert well into your 60s, 70s, and beyond. The energy-brain connection. Your brain is your most energy-hungry organ. It makes up only 2% of your body weight, but consumes about 20% of your total energy every single day. That's why breakfast matters so much. It's your brain's fuel. When you start your morning with the right foods, you feed your neurons steady power. But when you load up on sugar or skip breakfast, your brain's engine sputters. You might forget things, lose focus, or feel that fog rolling in. For older adults, stable energy isn't just about feeling awake, it's about preserving cognitive health. Balanced meals with protein, good fats, and slow carbs help protect memory and concentration. Think of your breakfast as brain maintenance, like oiling a classic car. The right fuel keeps everything running smoothly. So what does that fuel look like? In the next few segments, we'll break down the best ways to balance your mornings. Foods that fight fatigue, keep your memory sharp, and even boost mood naturally. Because when your brain gets what it needs, your entire day changes. Fuel for clarity, the balanced breakfast blueprint. Now that you know what not to eat, let's talk about what actually works. The secret is balance. combining protein, healthy fat, and fiber in the same meal. This trio keeps your blood sugar stable and your mind clear for hours. Here's a simple blueprint. Start with protein: eggs, Greek yogurt, or a protein smoothie. Add healthy fats, avocado, nuts, or a small drizzle of olive oil. Then finish with fiber: berries, whole grains, or chia seeds. This combination gives your body long-lasting energy and your brain a steady supply of glucose. No spikes, no crashes. For example, a plate of scrambled eggs with spinach, a slice of whole grain toast, and a few walnuts on the side. That's brain food. You'll notice it. Your thoughts come quicker, your mood feels lighter, and your morning no longer feels like a fog to fight through. It's not about perfection. It's about consistency. Your body rewards small, steady improvements. And speaking of rewards, in the next part, we'll explore how your morning mindset and food choices together can transform not only your energy, but your outlook on life.
Morning mindset, the energy multiplier. What you eat matters, but how you start your day mentally can multiply your results. Here's something fascinating. Studies show that when you eat with calm and gratitude, instead of stress or rush, your body actually digests food better and produces more steady energy. That means sitting down, breathing deeply, and really enjoying your breakfast can help you feel more awake and focused all day. Try this tomorrow. Before your first bite, take one slow breath in and one long breath out. Think of something you're grateful for: a sunny morning, a call from family, even the aroma of your coffee. Then eat slowly. Notice the flavors, the warmth, the calm. You'll be amazed how such a small act changes your energy. Your brain loves oxygen, calmness, and mindful awareness. It's like giving your nervous system a gentle reboot. When combined with smart food choices, that mindful breakfast becomes a ritual of renewal. It's not just fuel, it's self-care. And speaking of small daily rituals, the next one might surprise you. It's not food related, but it can instantly boost your alertness and reduce brain fog. The underrated energy secret: hydration. Here's something most people overlook. Fatigue and brain fog are often signs of dehydration. Overnight, your body loses water through breathing and sweating, even if you're not moving much. By morning, you can be slightly dehydrated without realizing it. When your brain lacks water, neurons can't fire efficiently. You might feel sluggish, forgetful, or irritable. That's why your first drink of the day matters as much as your first meal. Before coffee, try a glass of warm water with lemon or a pinch of sea salt to restore electrolytes. Within minutes, you'll feel your body wake up. Many people notice fewer headaches and sharper focus just from that one habit. If you want to take it a step further, keep a small water bottle nearby and sip throughout the morning. Don't wait until you feel thirsty. Thirst means you're already behind. Hydration supports digestion, focus, and even mood. It's one of the simplest ways to stay energized, that it's the one habit most people skip. Now, you might be wondering what happens when you combine hydration, balance, and the right mindset. The answer is powerful, and it's exactly what we'll dive into next: the morning power combination. When you combine three things: balanced nutrition, hydration, and a calm mindset, something amazing happens. Your body and brain begin to work together. Instead of fighting fatigue, you start flowing with energy. You think clearer,
move easier, and even feel younger. That's not magic. That's chemistry and consistency working in your favor. Let's visualize this. Imagine waking up, drinking a glass of water with lemon, enjoying a breakfast of eggs and berries, and spending 5 quiet minutes just breathing and setting your intention for the day. That's all it takes to reset your energy system. No pills, no extreme diets, just small, sustainable habits that honor your body. And when you repeat this daily, your energy doesn't just return, it compounds. Within weeks, you might notice you're sleeping better, remembering more, and staying alert all afternoon. In the next few segments, we'll talk about the science behind this transformation and how you can keep that clarity lasting all day long, especially if you're in your 60s, 70s, or 80s. The energy mindset. So, why does all of this work so well? The answer lies in how your body manages glucose, your brain's favorite fuel. When you eat balanced meals, your blood sugar rises slowly and steadily, providing consistent energy. But when you eat sugary or refined foods, it spikes and crashes, leaving you foggy and tired. Your brain doesn't store energy the way your muscles do. It needs a constant supply, like a steady stream, not a flood followed by a drought. That's why balance matters more than quantity. Healthy fats and proteins slow down the release of glucose, keeping you sharp longer. Fiber supports gut health, and a healthy gut directly communicates with your brain through what's called the gut-brain axis. It's literally how your stomach talks to your thoughts. When your gut is happy and your blood sugar is stable, your brain functions at its best. Memory improves, reaction time quickens, and your mood lifts. So remember, every smart breakfast choice is a message to your body. Stay steady, stay strong. And coming up next, I'll share the single most powerful method to sustain that energy all day, even beyond breakfast. The all-day energy mindset. Here's something few people realize. Energy isn't only about food. It's also about momentum. When you start your day with intention, your body follows your mindset. That's why the way you begin your morning sets the rhythm for everything that comes after. Try this. After breakfast, take 5 minutes to move. Stretch your arms, walk outside, or stand in the sunlight. These small actions signal your body to wake up and generate natural energy through oxygen and circulation. Your muscles and brain share a partnership. Movement increases blood flow to your brain, delivering oxygen and nutrients. That's what helps you think faster and feel more alert all day. So instead of looking for energy in caffeine or sugar, build it naturally. Combine your balanced breakfast with gentle movement and deep breathing, and you'll feel a calm, steady clarity that lasts all day. The more you repeat this, the stronger it becomes, like charging your inner battery each morning. And now we've reached the most important part, the optimal method to sustain focus and fight fatigue even as you age. The optimal method for energy and clarity. Here it is, the method that ties everything together. Eat within the first hour of waking, hydrate before coffee, and include protein, healthy fat, and fiber in every breakfast. This simple pattern stabilizes your hormones, fuels your brain, and resets your metabolism. It's called the Balanced Morning Protocol, and it's the most effective, science-backed way to maintain long-term energy and focus. Start small. Even 1 week of following this pattern can make a noticeable difference. Less fatigue, better focus, and improved mood. Many people in their 60s, 70s, and even 80s report feeling younger within days. You might already know these steps. They might even sound basic, but the results, they're out of this world. If you've been searching for a way to feel clear-headed and energized again, this is it. Small habits, done daily, make a lifetime of difference. And now, before we close, there's one last thing I want you to remember. If you take one thing from this video, let it be this: your mornings shape your life. Choosing the right breakfast isn't just about food. It's about respecting your body's rhythm and fueling your future. When you treat your brain with care, it rewards you with clarity, focus, and joy, no matter your age. So let's make a promise. Tomorrow morning, you'll try just one new thing from what you've learned today. Maybe it's skipping the juice, adding protein, or drinking that glass of lemon water first. And when you do, come back here and type 2 down in the comments to let me know you're in. Because this community is full of people like you, wise, curious, and ready to thrive. If this video helped you, please subscribe, like, and share it with a friend who deserves better mornings too. Your best energy is still ahead of you, and it starts tomorrow morning.